Hey everyone, Dan from World of Mr. Grey. Just a quick little video about another video I made the other day regarding Nuke's Top 5. So I was doing my usual thing the other day. It was going to be a debunking video or a breakdown analysis video. Don't really do debunking these days, you know how it is. And it was going to be on Nuke's Top 5. So I started, basically reacting. It was reacting to it, basically. That's what I do on those breakdown analysis videos. I react to a video, try and break down what's going on in the spooky clips. I've done it for a very long time. But if you watched my video, about halfway through I come across a clip in Nuke's Top 5 where I took it out of my video. And then the proceeded to be an angry, annoyed little bitch. The rest of the video, me I'm talking about now. Right? I was on a downer. And it was because, I'm going to show you the beginning of the clip now, but I'm not going to show the rest of the clip because it's quite disturbing. And it was basically on Nuke's Top 5 most recent video called 10 Scary Videos from All Over the Place. And Nuke does his usual thing. This is a video of two girls walking through a forest for a school project, and they hear terrifying noises or disturbing, what they hear is disturbing, that kind of thing. And halfway through the clip, Nuke pauses the video and says, so what could this be? The girls were probably afraid of demons or hyenas, obviously making a joke of it. I'm going to play the bit of the clip, and then we're going to talk about some stuff. So this is the clip in question.
Blood demons. They would mimic your scream. Oh. That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah.
That's only going to play that because it does get really disturbing. But the Nuke then.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from somewhere nearby in the woods. But the two teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home.
The rest of the video is basically that clip. Two girls hurry home. And it's a very recent thing which has happened, by the way. The two girls hurry home, tell their parents. And the parents thankfully phone the police, and the police go search the woods, and basically there's a woman in the woods with her husband who was just walking along, and the husband collapses, is unconscious, and unfortunately passes away. Now the thing that got to me in that clip, and the reason why I was an angry little bugger the rest of the video, is because in the clip, the screams that I heard in that forest, the problem is, it's in the top 5 paranormal video, and I truly think it shouldn't have been. But basically, the screams in that video, they are highly disturbing. It's because this woman is screaming at the top of her lungs, heart-wrenching, agonizing screams. In the hopes that somebody can hear her screams, because her husband was literally dying in her arms in front of her, and it's very tragic. Now, that massively got to me. Maybe I'm a sensitive shit. I don't give a shit if people think that. I am a sensitive bugger. And that relates the rest of my video. I was becoming a sweary little shit. Getting angry at stuff. Getting annoyed. Almost didn't put the video out because I was so annoyed. It's not like me to get angry, is it? But that particular clip, I truly believe should not have been in any top 5 channel. I have no doubt that is going to get passed around the top 5 channels now. And I've always had my fun with top 5 channels, right? For years, I've had my fun with them. Look at this piece of bollocks. Look at this shit. It's overlaid audio. They've masked something in. They've used tracking on this to, do whatever. I've always had my fun. I've never taken it seriously. I get annoyed. But, it's just because I'm getting annoyed. It's just, I'm annoyed. I'm an annoyed person. 96% of the time. Well, that particular clip put me on a downer. And if you're like, oh, you need to grow a pair. Trust me, I have a pair. But I am also empathetic, if that's the word, to people suffering. Nobody wants to see that shit. You go on Twitter. That's all you see on fucking Twitter these days. I'm really starting to massively dislike Twitter. On Twitter, I've seen people getting shot. I've seen people getting stabbed. The worst kind of people upload a video on Twitter. I'm like, lol. Honestly, Twitter's the worst right now. But that kind of clip, that video itself, which turns out to be a real video, it's nothing to do with demons, nothing to do with hyenas, and it's nothing to do with the paranormal or scary videos. It's basically a true event where a couple of girls, stumbled upon a woman and her dying husband, and it's a very tragic, sad story, and it got me onto a downer, big time. When it comes to top 5 paranormal clips, channels, they put the bullshit out. They do. They perpetuate the fake bollocks. And, I don't take that too seriously. Like I said, I have my fun with it. But when it comes to that kind of thing, I truly believe that sometimes they need to bloody wind themselves in when it comes to some of the clips they put up. And I understand for top 5 channels, if they're going for a long time, you start running out of clips. There's a lot of top 5 channels who repeat their clips every, say, 2 or 3 months, hoping you haven't seen them or hoping that the new audience won't notice. But they repeat their clips a lot of the times. And the majority of them, they do it out of fun. But this one, I think, is highly disrespectful. In my eyes. You can disagree with me all you want, that's fine. I thought putting that clip in a top 5 channel was highly disrespectful. Now, Nukes, if you ever see this, I understand you've been going through some stuff behind the scenes. I hope everything's really good for you. I really do. You don't seem like a bad person. I've never heard bad things said about you. But I think when it comes to the paranormal world, there's a lot of respect which is not given to certain things, and this is one of them. You had Proven Demons a couple of months back. I'll mention it. I don't give a shit. People won't mention it now because he's whatever. But yeah, you had Proven Demons a couple of months ago, like a year or two ago, handling a human skull from a crypt. The most disrespectful fucking thing you could ever do. I think, what's his name? Exploring with Fighters. I think they went along with him in another place and found a bone. It was a fake. It was a real bone, but placed there fake and stuff. Alright, whatever. But I think people in the, not all of them, thankfully, but a lot of people in the paranormal field, or in the paranormal genre, I'll call it, they tend to lose sight of why they are doing it or what they are doing. Do they want shock value for the views and the likes? Probably. Nothing wrong with hunting for views and likes. Why make a YouTube video? I want people to like my videos, of course I do. But I think there's a fine line you have to not step over when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because when you're creating content in the paranormal field, obviously you're dealing with dead people. To be blunt, you're dealing with people who have passed away. And a lot of the times you're in some castle and you're trying to, you've got people trying to contact like a 500-year-old ghost or whatever. That's fine. The relatives of that person is probably long gone, or the descendants, probably don't realize that they had that family member. That's fine. I think when it comes to recent stuff, I think it's bloody disgusting myself. You got ITC channels who are so quick to make a video of them contacting this dead celebrity who just passed away, like Hope Paranormal did a while back with Matthew. Oh, what's his bloody name? Matthew Perry. Hope Paranormal made one within 8 hours of Matthew Perry passing away. Absolute scumbag channels. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you like those channels. I think they're scumbag channels myself. But top 5 channels have always skirted the line of respectability. That is the word. And just showing spooky clips. Because I get people, whenever I get annoyed at something in the video, I get some people saying, don't take it so seriously. It's just spooky clips, and I agree. I shouldn't take it so seriously, and I don't take it so seriously, because it's just spooky clips. But that kind of clip in Nuke's top 5 most recent video, I think is highly disrespectful, because it's a recent event. That woman might see that, that woman whose husband has now passed away might be looking through these top 5 channels to try and find, proof of the afterlife to give her hope that she's going to see her husband again one day. And then she sees her tragic moment replayed for a spooky top 5 clip show. I think certain channels need to take responsibility, is what I'm saying. I think people in the paranormal field need to take responsibility of what they're actually saying on camera or doing in a video when it comes to the deceased. Whether you believe in the afterlife or not, it doesn't matter. It's all about respecting the dead, right? Now, this clip has 1.4 million views. Well done, Nukes. I see a lot of people in the comments saying how much their heart breaks for that poor woman in the woods, having your love just suddenly die next to you unexpectedly. The immense fear, panic and heartbreak she must have felt is unfathomable. And that's the thing, in the video, and he plays the bloody audio for everyone to hear. In the video, that woman is screaming at the top of her lungs in agonizing, heart-wrenching screams because her loved one is literally dying in front of her. And then it ends up on a top 5 channel. I think that's seriously disrespectful. You can disagree with me all you want, that's fine. But I think it's a problem which channels just don't seem to see sometimes. They see, like, I got to get these 5 clips in this video. I got to make content. I have to make content, otherwise the algorithm hates me. It's a problem all YouTubers, including myself, come across when you do it a long time. If you don't make videos, the algorithm punishes you and people don't get to see your later videos. You have to build it back up slowly and it takes some time. I'm all for making content. You know, if you want to make clickbait, I'm fine with clickbait even as well. But when it comes to that, have a little respect for the family. Sit back, have a think of what you're about to upload to YouTube. I even got some comments saying, well, maybe Nuke didn't know it was going to be that video. Nuke knows what's in his videos. Every content creator on YouTube, and I mean every single one, whether they say on video, I didn't know, they know. They know exactly what's going in their videos, even if they have a paid editor for their channel. If they don't scrutinize every single second of their own video, which they're about to upload in their name, they are a terrible channel. It's as simple as that. If I had an editor, I don't, it's just me. If I had an editor making my videos, I wouldn't just, perfect, send it over, I'll upload it. It wouldn't never happen. I would scrutinize every single part of that video, every single second of that video. The gaming stuff, which I don't do that often, I try to do, but me and Rich play it. Rich has started recently, until like the last 2 videos, editing the gaming videos. Now, I've known Rich a long time. I work alongside him. I've known him for a long time. I trust him massively when it comes to editing videos. But I know he has a massive potty mouth, worse than I do, right? So I will still watch the video before I upload it, because of course I will. It's my channel, why wouldn't I? I don't want a video, I'm not saying Richard do this, but for an example, I don't want someone editing a video saying something really bad in there, or like putting a meme they think is funny and then it's the most racist piece of shit. Rich hasn't done that, I should add, by the way. But, you know, and then me uploading it, and then that's my name. That's my name. Wilder Mr. Grey puts up a racist gaming video. You know, so every single content creator, I don't care I don't care if you have 1,000 subs or 10 million subs. They know exactly what content is going up on their channel, whether they paid editors, paid musicians, whatever, it doesn't matter. So Nuke knows that went up on his channel. Now maybe he didn't take it that seriously and he doesn't have a problem with it. Maybe he's not as sensitive as I am, I don't know. I'm talking to you, Nuke, if you ever see this. I don't think you're a bad guy. But there's a line of respect you have to have when you're dealing with paranormal stuff. Like I said, fake or not, believe or not, you're dealing with people who have had loved ones passed away. You know, instead of like a 600-year-old priest, in this case, it's like pretty bloody recent and that person might see it. And that's all I'm going to say. Like I said, I'm not angry at Nuke, but it's not just Nuke, it's other top 5 channels. It's paranormal investigators do the same thing. They seem to forget that they're dealing with human tragedies most of the time. And I think there's a bit of respect needed in this kind of thing, especially in this genre. And just, you know, if you film something, which you think, don't know about this. If you have a hesitation, you probably shouldn't put it up. In this case, Nuke didn't have that hesitation. But anyway, that's all I wanted to point out. I think the paranormal field, in general, is pretty decent. But I think a lot of them have a problem of filtering what they put up and just taking a step back and thinking with a human being mind, not a YouTuber's mind, like some people do. And yeah, that's all I want to say. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.